Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we are going to give you a year ahead tarot card reading. So this will be focused on what I see coming for you in the new 2018 year. Um, I will also go over what is going on now and what good advice and good guidance will be helpful for you in the present time and also for your upcoming future. I want to say hi. I miss you. I haven't heard from you in a long time, and I send you lots of blessings and goodness your way. And I'm really happy that we connected in some way. And I hope you're doing well. All right, so I'm going to clear out the energy now. And then I'm going to do a quick little prayer. It's my way of tuning into your energy and keeping away anything negative out of the reading. I'm going to clear out the cards as well. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I'm focused on to reveal to them now what they need to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to them in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to spirits, so any spirits that would like to bring any healing guiding messages for this person, I am open to receive. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's higher purpose and God's higher intention. Thank you. Anything of negative vibration is just not welcomed here. Amen. Alright, so let's start shuffling your cards as I tune into your name here. I don't know if it's too bright. Is that better? Seems a little bit better. Alright. So I will pull out 7 cards. If I feel drawn to, I'll pull out more. Usually I pull out more anyways. And in the end, I'm going to pull out 1 card from my Oracle card deck of animal spirit guides. I work with animals as well as I have a lot of past lives as a Native American, and they come to me bringing spiritual messages, so I like working with my animal totems. Alright, let's begin here. So as I tune into your energy, there's something where either you feel trapped right now or you feel like you have no options or choices. So it's a kind of thing where I'm seeing with the first card, your intuition's hazy right now. You're either confused, you don't know what options to choose, what choices to pick, and you're feeling kind of powerless right now over what option or choice is the best route for you. I do see there's a female in your life, so somebody you're dating or somebody you're with, as there's a woman coming through, and she represents the Empress. So she is very much she comes through to me as a strong individual, a strong woman, a woman of strength and power and self-worth, and her knowing what she deserves and what she should receive back. There's something as well with I just feel like her childhood, it's her, what she went through in her childhood as well created her to be who she is today. So the concept of being independent or looking out for herself, or the concept of uh, feeling like she doesn't need to rely on anyone. She's just a very strong individual, as I'm picking up from her here. Okay. Um, there's a sense of either there's issues going on with her in the sense where there's confusion, or uh, I seem like either there's just issues going on, or she's kind of like pushing you away right now, or she doesn't want to deal with you. I don't know exactly what it is, but I am seeing this blockage that's going on right now between you and her. Your guides are kind of saying you have the whole world ahead of you, so it's not like, how do I say it? It's not like um, this is something that's gonna stop you from ever finding love or ever finding happiness. You know, you have the whole world ahead of you. Um, and for me, you both are soulmates in some way, because I got this card that represents the concept of somebody being a soulmate, having like past memories and past experiences with each other in different lifetimes. So this is a definite soulmate card, but there's something where your guides are saying you guys have to work out. I don't know if there's miscommunication, you need to communicate something better, but I don't feel like it's going to be like this always. I feel like it's going to get better. I see you guys talking again or working it out. It's a kind of thing where you guys are always going to want each other. So let's say you guys stop talking, but you'll end up running into each other again. It's something where I feel like you guys, even if you go through your issues, you always come back to each other. There will be a point where you just come back to each other. So that's what the world represents for me, that you have the whole world ahead of you, and there's so many different possibilities, and that um you guys will in the end, like, you guys always find a way in the end to go back to each other. If anything, I feel like this is temporary. I don't feel like this is the end. I don't feel like this is the end at all. Let me see here. Something's just misunderstood right now between you two, so I don't know if like something's misunderstood here. But this way of behavior that she has is very typical. I don't know what it's a behavior of where, like, when feels like she's gotten hurt, she'll push you away. And that's her defense mechanism. That's something she's been learning since she was a child, from her childhood, and that's where her strength comes in. And either she uh, throws the silent treatment, or it's like a grudge, or it's like something where she like tries to make you feel the way she's feeling, so she makes you suffer. In some form, this could be emotional abuse, but it's just her form. It's her way of showing you, hey, I'm hurt right now. You're gonna suffer. Okay, so she's, if anything, it seems like she's making you suffer right now. Woo! The cards just flew out for you. You got the World card, which is really, really strong and a really powerful card here. You got the card twice again. So you have the soulmate card again here, which is interesting. So she is your soulmate. There's a lot of soul connection here with her. You just have to be patient right now. That's all your guides are telling you right now. You have to be patient. And it has to do also with working. So I could talk about career here, because I do see career and stuff like that. I feel like you love the idea of love. So when you fall in love with somebody, you put a lot of you'll invest your love in that person, and you'll give all your heart to that person. But something that they're telling me that you have to work on when it comes down to loving somebody is not to love them so much. I know that sounds crazy, but there's something with your guide saying you can't love somebody so much, you know? Sometimes, how do I say it? Sometimes if you love someone so much and let's say that it's not working out, when you love somebody, you have to surrender sometimes. You can't always be right. You can't always be in control. You can't always be the one you just can't always be right. They're saying sometimes you have to surrender and be like, okay, you're right. I'm wrong. You know, sometimes you have to do that, especially for love, you know? It's like a kind of thing where it's like um, you have to be, I don't know if it's the word selfless, but it's the word of just where there's no need of who's right or who's wrong. You know, we're a couple. We need to communicate, and we're allowing ourselves to be vulnerable right now to meet each other 50-50 right now. But the thing is, she has such a strong character, and you have such a strong character. That's probably what makes you guys clash right now. But there's such a strong soul connection. Like I said, in the end, you guys will still always be brought back to each other. So I see her coming back to you. I see you guys going back with each other. Either one will just give in or the other doesn't, but I see you guys being pulled back to each other. Um I feel like this will be constant until one just what is the term? Until one just kind of surrenders. Now I just don't know. It's definitely miscommunication is what makes you guys have issues. It's a form of miscommunication, assumptions, or it's definitely. Your guides are saying don't have fear with this, okay? Please don't have fear with this. There is so much ahead of you, okay? I am seeing this sense of you in the new year following your passions, going on a lot of adventures, okay? They're also showing me as well, you got to keep your eye on the target, keep your intentions. I do see a lot of goals being achieved in the new year for you, okay? I do see here as well, you are up and ready for something. So I don't know if it's a certain project, a certain change of position, a certain trip. There's just something where you're up and ready for to manifest and to co-create, okay? But they're saying most definitely keep your focus and intentions on the target, as in the new year I do see you manifesting and achieving a lot of goals. Just don't have fear with the whole situation with this person, and don't have fear with what lies ahead for you, okay? I am seeing definite hard work, so you're a hard worker, and when you set your mind to something, you accomplish it, you make it happen in whatever way you have to make it. um, but there's just some your guides are just saying you need to reflect to yourself when there's an issue occurring, especially with a certain person or somebody you're involved with or whatever it is. You need to look to yourself and be like, okay, what am I, how am I taking this? Am I being compassionate? Am I being understanding? Um am I being a little bit selfless? Am I not letting my ego take over, or my fear to take over? Because I do feel like your fear will take over sometimes, and it doesn't allow you to bring in that softness part of you. And I think she knows that, and that's what gets her upset, and that's what gets her kind of turned off, or she'll turn her back on you in that sense, okay? So it's all a kind of wait and see. But I see like, again, you guys have a huge soul connection. She is a soulmate, and I do see you guys kind of always finding a way to get back to with each other. Like always, you find a way to then come back to each other. Okay. Um, I don't know if she has different options for, like, it seems to me that there's something where I don't know if she wants to do something different, or there's something that she wants to do and she wants you to do it with her, or like a change of lifestyle, or I don't know what it is, but there's something where she's asking you about something, or she wants there's just something where I'm feeling like she truly wants the best for you guys, and she feels like you're always either against her or against what she says, or you it's hard for her to feel like she can find that understanding with you at times. And I think that that's what stops her from really being so committed to this relationship, or really stops her from really diving deep into this. I feel like she has like kind of one foot in and one foot out. So be careful with that, because the kind of thing where I feel like she can easily be like, all right, bye. It's like, okay, because she's very strong like that. She's very fierce. Okay, she's very strong like that. So that's good and that's bad, because she's a kind of person where I feel like she can easily like, she can act like she admires you, but then 1 second she'll just cut you off. So you have to be careful with that. So you have to find that mutual agreement. That's what I'm seeing with this. She just has a very strong personality, so you have to find ways to cope with it, or find ways to know how to um, understand it, or understand her perspective. You guys are quite similar in the ways that you guys are and the ways that you guys react. So you have to kind of reflect on that and rethink on that. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out a card now from the Animal Oracle card deck here for you. I just see a lot of defeat before I pull out the other card. I see a lot of defeat, a lot of betrayal, a lot of disappointment, okay, from this situation. And I see that you when you love and you give your all, and it's just hard sometimes, I just feel like, I don't know if she gives you mixed signals, or she has one foot in, one foot out. She says one thing and then she changes her mind, or whatever it is, but I really do think it's because she's very unsure, and she's not very sure about you and the relationship, and she's not very sure of what she wants. So that's why the card the world came out. Like, you have the whole world ahead of you. You guys will be always brought back to each other, but she has a lot of exploring to do. She has a lot of growth. She needs to grow a lot. There's a lot of growing she still has to do. And I think she still wants a lot of things. So I don't know if she still has goals, or she has wants, or things like that, but I do feel like um she still has a lot of wants. So what I'm picking up here is either you want more than what she wants, or she's not like 100% fully ready to be committed in that sense. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a card here from the Oracle card deck for you. But for you this year, I see you going a lot of adventures, following your true passion. You're gonna be working hard this new year. Don't let fear hold you back from love, or from the future, or from understanding too. Like I said, the whole reflection part of it. Know that you're going to be up and ready for a lot of these things that you're going to achieve in the next new year. So I see a lot of achievement. You're going to be achieving a lot of things, a lot of intentions and focus, and you keeping your eye on the target and things like that. So you're going to be good for yourself next year, most definitely. It's just this whole situation that I know it's hard for you, because there's a deep soul connection here. Okay. Oh, you got the ladybug, which I love the ladybug. Ladybug is a very powerful symbol representing blessings and representing that all will be well. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. So I'm going to read off the guidebook for you for this. So it says, this is an auspicious time for you, one that is extraordinarily powerful. You'll find that everything goes very smoothly with little effort on your part. Your thoughts will be manifesting much more quickly, so be observant and careful about what you're thinking. If you lapse into thinking about what you lack or what's missing, remind yourself of all the things in your life: food, shelter, your loved ones, or even the gift of life itself, for which you're grateful. Gratitude is the key to continually receiving good fortune. joy, and abundance. Be willing not only to ask for, but also to graciously receive and accept all that comes your way. So ask for whatever you want, then imagine already having that which you requested. Can you feel what it's like when you think of having it already? Notice any conditioned or habitual thought patterns that may interfere with your acceptance of what you're asking for. If this happens, return your attention to thoughts of gratitude. In fact, express your thankfulness as if it has already manifested, and continue to monitor any thinking that would otherwise block you from receiving. If you ask for something and then negate it with insurmountable disbelief, the results you get will be the same as if you hadn't asked. So ask and then be willing to receive. So your guides are obviously focusing on right now the concept of gratitude. Yes, you're going through this process. Yes, you're going through this these emotions and this whole idea, but they're saying go back to gratitude. Go back to what you're thankful for. All will be well. You have the world ahead of you, and things could change. Blessings are coming your way, and all will be well. I love the ladybug. It just represents the concept of it's okay. Keep the faith. Keep the hope. This is happening, but still be grateful for what you have in your life, okay? And set your goals and intentions, because I do see that you are a very strong manifester and you can easily manifest whatever you want, especially this new year. I see you achieving a lot of goals. So that's what I'm picking up for you, hun. I very much hope you enjoyed this reading, and I really hope I helped you. Thank you so much for purchasing, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And it was a pleasure. I am always here for you. I love you. Bye.